Hey there, this is Knifey Burks, your Tampa Bay area realtor. I wanted to create this quick video for you today. Today I am going to be sharing my screen with you. If you are in Tampa Bay, you know about all of the storms that we've had going on. So guess what? I did not leave the house today. I've been working from my kitchen table and my bed the entire day today. So I wanted to not miss a day of sharing a video with tips for you. So I wanted to share with you something pretty quickly, so I'm excited about this. Of course, I have my regular website, but I am adding this to the main page of my website where you guys can just click to book an appointment with me, get a few tips, and a little bit about me. And this is going to be the main page of my website. Comment and let me know your thoughts on that. But today's video is going to be all about closing costs in the state of Florida. So I know a lot of you may have questions for or about closing costs, even if you're outside the state of Florida. They are normally the same in general, but there may be a few differences in your state. But I'm going to go over Florida because I am in Florida now. But if you need specific, just reach out to me. If you need specific based on your state, I'll get that information and then go over it with you. So let's grab this closing cost sheet. So here is the list of closing costs for the state of Florida. So I'm going to go down and share these with you. If you want this actual guide, then go ahead and message me and I'll just send the link, share it over with you. So I'm going to start at the top left hand side and I'm going to go through these pretty quickly because I don't want to bore you to death. So I just want you to have an overview of the actual costs that are a part of closing costs. Now, this does not include your down payment. That's something totally different. They have usually when you purchase a home, you have to pay down payment and closing costs. So this is a part of your closing costs. So the first thing that's included in your closing costs is an origination fee, which is the payment to your lender to evaluate your credit and to underwrite and process your loan. The second thing over on the left-hand side is discount points. Now, discount points is to reduce your interest rate over the life of your mortgage. This is not mandatory in most cases, so check with your lender to see if discount points are included with your mortgage or not. So it's not mandatory normally. PMI or mortgage insurance is only required um, if you have a down payment of less than 20%. So in most cases, if you're getting a conventional loan and you're putting at least 20% down, you don't have to get that PMI or mortgage insurance. And this is insurance that protects the lender if you default or if you go into foreclosure. And once you have your loan, after you've paid that 20% down of the amount of your loan, you can go back to your lender, check with them to see if you can, not the lender, to your bank that you're with, and check to see if you can have that PMI removed. In most cases, it adds an extra $100 or a couple of $100 a month to your mortgage. Next thing is appraisal fee. That's to make sure the home is the correct value that you are paying for it. Next thing is the title search. It covers the cost to confirm that the seller owns the property. You want to make sure of this before you purchase a property because there could be a case where someone is selling or has a property listed for sale, for example, on Craigslist, and it's not even their property. So I've had people that were listing rentals on Craigslist, and it wasn't even their property. So title search is super important. That's a fee that's charged. Title insurance protects the lender. A termite inspection fee to make sure the home is free of termites. Now, this is not a requirement in some states, like Illinois, it's not a requirement. It is It is something that is recommended, but it's not a requirement. A survey fee to make sure you have the right, or you know the right boundaries around your house, because you may have a neighbor that has created a shed on the side of your home and it may be sitting on your land. So the survey fee covers the fee for someone to go out and survey your property and give you the exact boundaries of your property. Flood certification fee, it just covers the cost to determine if your home is in a flood zone. Now, here in Florida, that's big. Of course, you need to make sure um, you're not in a flood zone. In most cases, you probably will be, but you need to know where you are as far as that flood zone. In Illinois, there's random places where there are flood zones and some are not. Where I lived in Westchester, Illinois, I was in a high risk flood zone. So you need to know for sure if you are in a flood zone or not. And that's what the flood certification fee will cover. The next cost is in the middle, closing or settlement fee. It's paid to the title company, whoever is going to conduct your closing. That's the exciting day where you get your keys to your new home. So there's a fee for that. Recording fee. Now in Illinois, the attorney is paid separately, but here Florida is not an attorney state. So it's wrapped into that. So the next thing is the recording fee. It's paid to the state to transfer your property from the previous owner to you. You want to make sure, of course, this is paid and this is included because you want the property to show up in your name in the records of the county, so, or the state that you're in, because you don't want it to show up in the previous owner's name just in case something happens and it's not recorded. So make sure it's being recorded. Transfer tax, paid to the state based on the amount of the mortgage. Transfer tax in Illinois is paid to the city, but here it's paid to the state. Prepaid interest covers mortgage interest due between the date of closing and your first mortgage payment. Prorated property tax covers the property taxes from the date of closing to the end of the tax year. Homeowners insurance, you'll have to pay this full first year upfront, and normally before closing, so that you will have that receipt when you come to closing to prove that you have insurance on that home. Check with your local insurance company if you don't have an insurance or insurance agent. If you don't have an insurance agent, then reach out to me and I'll connect you with someone. Usually, I do recommend to go with someone that you're already using. If you have a car in a specific insurance company, they'll give you a I think it's called multi-level discount or something like that, but they'll give you a discount for having your home and your car on the same insurance. So check with them first. Homeowners Association transfer fee. It's paid on properties governed by association. The transfer association documents to you. So this is if you're in an area where there is a homeowners association, like if you're in a community with a homeowners association, there is a fee to transfer those documents over to you. In your initial escrow setup, this is where the lender may require the first 2 months of the next homeowner's insurance, flood insurance, and property taxes to build up a reserve just in case something happens and you may get behind. So that's about it. If you want this list, go ahead and message me and I'll send that list over to you, whether you are watching this on LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. I am open to your messages. Go ahead and message me. I am going to be adding this to my website so you guys can easily book an appointment with me. If you are following me on LinkedIn, there's already a book button where you can click and book directly with me. Otherwise, go ahead and message me and I'll get you guys going. So that's about it for today. I will talk to you soon.